Ladies and gentlemen, this is qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series at Las Vegas. The Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. Practice has just finished. We're awaiting the start of qualifying. Take a look at the number 16, South Point College Chevrolet of Daniel Hemrick, who will be racing tonight in the Xfinity race. Well, not really tonight, but this afternoon in the Xfinity race. Kannapolis, North Carolina native, the 2021 Xfinity champion, has just hit 40 career Cup Series starts. With this being his first few batch of Cup races since 2019 when he drove for Richard Childress. As we wait to start qualifying, there's the 17 Wyndham Rewards machine of Chris Buescher. Now we go into the number 4 Reen Ford of Kevin Harvick. As you go through some of the drivers, now, if I am not mistaken, this is a 2-round qualifier with here at the ovals. You've got 2 groups. Five from each will transfer to the final round. Single car, 1 lap. Fastest qualifier earns the Busch pole. As we start Group A, with the number 20 of Christopher Bell, the Norman, Oklahoma native. He's only got 1 career win, that being the 2021 Daytona Road Course race. And he will start us off for Group A. Now, we will count the live top 5 for Group A and Group B. Coming to the line, and Christopher Bell is going to set a time of 29.755 seconds at 181.48 miles per hour. Next up, the 51 of Cody Ware in a Ford this year due to Rick Ware Racing's alliance with SHR. Coming down the backstretch. And the 3 and 4. And Cody Ware will get second for right now. .195, a full almost 2 seconds off from Christopher Bell. As here comes Chris Buescher, now out to qualify in the number 17 Wyndham Rewards machine. Holding up a better time than Cody Ware. As it comes to the tri-oval. And it will be a time of 30.528. The number 24 of William Byron is up next. Now, I need to mention this. It will be critical to keep a focus on the live top 5, as the top 5 from Group A will advance to the final round. As well as for Group B, and Byron not really doing so good right now. He's trying. And it will be 29.996. And here comes now here comes the last of the first 5 to qualify in Group A, BJ McLeod from Wauchula, Florida. This is his 6th overall season in the Cup Series. And currently sitting 5th, and it looks like it will stay that way. Now here comes Justin Haley to do his lap, as the live top 5 will now be posted. Haley keeping up to pace with Christopher Bell. If he can keep this up, this could bump McLeod out of the top 5. And, oh. Well, I guess the ticker was messing up on the part of Fox, because Haley actually got 4th. As it is now Todd Gilliland's turn. Comes. 2, 3, and 4 currently sitting 5th, and it will be 5th as Todd Gilliland moves Cody Ware outside of the top 5. And now here comes the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Chase Elliott. Going to start his round, and currently sitting on par with William Byron. Doing better than Bell. a bit of time. And it will be second place. As it is now Reddick's turn. Reddick doing decent. On par with Christopher Bell right now. And by that much, that much it will be Reddick getting that spot in second. Current top 5, Reddick, Elliot. Current top 5, Bell, Reddick, Elliot, Byron, and Busher. We will be right back. And we come back to you with qualifying. Group A still going onward as usual. Nobody has been yet to qualify, and it looks like up next is probably going to be Ty Dillon. Top 5 still stands with Bell, Reddick, Elliot, Byron, and Busher. As Ty Dillon's engine revs and he starts going, it's now his turn to qualify in Group A. His 6th overall year in the Cup Series. And it's time to get us started. Ty Dillon sitting on par with Busher right now. Oh, he is losing time. And he will put in 8th. .777 seconds. And now, the number 4 Ream Ford Mustang of Kevin Harvick, the 2014 Cup Series champion. This is his 22nd year in the Cup Series. I scared you a little bit there, didn't I? I was crushing a water bottle. He is doing way better than Busher right now. Heading into 3 and 4, and the number 4 will push Chris Busher out of the top 5. it is now the turn of Cole Custer. He's right there. And he puts Harvick below the line. And now out comes that 47 Sunny D Chevrolet Camaro of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Doing way better than Custer. And Stenhouse puts Custer outside of the top 5 and bumps down William Byron, as it is now time for Kurt Busch to qualify. And Kurt, oh, he is not doing so well. Top 5 still stands Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and William Byron. As it is now time for Daniel Suarez to hit the track. Almost on par with Byron. And it will be 6th for Suarez. 30.219. Almost put Byron below the line. And now out comes Eric Almirola. Almirola is trying to get there, but he cannot do it. He takes 6 away from Suarez. 30.214 seconds. Now Austin Dillon. And I think after this it will wrap up Group A. This is his 9th year in the Cup Series. He has 3 career wins, and he is... It looks like he is doing way better than Byron. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Austin Dillon sitting on par with Stenhouse right now. And it will be coming down the front stretch. Austin Dillon will push Byron out of the top 5. And no, not yet. We still have Eric Jones from Byron, Michigan. And he's doing better than Stenhouse as well. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He's going below. Up, down, everywhere. He was on par with Stenhouse earlier, but now he is not. He will take 9th from Custer. And with that, your top 5 heading into the final group. Bell, Reddick, Elliot, Dillon, and Stenhouse. We will be back for Group B. Welcome back as we get ready to start Group B. Just like as in Group A, the top 5 will move on to the final round of qualifying. Both of those, the top 5 from both groups will go into the final round to set up the top 10 of the Pennzoil 400. We are going to have Greg Biffle in the NY Racing Chevrolet Camaro start off Group B. As they're currently doing an interview with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Qualified 5th in Group A will advance to the final round. We will see who will go on and join Bell, Reddick, Elliot, Dillon, Austin Dillon, and Stenhouse in the final round of qualifying for today. And with that, and ladies and gentlemen, wait for it. Let qualifying begin. With Greg Biffle already out there on the track. And of course they don't want to show it to us. Kyle Busch had a mishap earlier in practice. Got into the wall, really dented that back of the Toyota Camry. Now if Fox could just not be their stupid self. And here we go, Greg Biffle. 19 career wins. This is his 16th year in the Cup Series. A native from Vancouver, Washington. He will set down the first time for Group B. What will be? We don't know. He's working with a Hendrick engine. At least I think he is. So it might be good. And coming down the front stretch, Greg Biffle. 181 at the line in miles per hour, and the time will be 30 seconds. 30.467 seconds. And here comes Harrison Burton. And the iconic Wood Brothers Ford, he is a Cup rookie, and currently 4 Xfinity wins to his name, but not yet a Cup win. The Wood Brothers still seeking their 100th Cup win. Well, we will see how that goes as Harrison Burton will dethrone Greg Biffle for first so far in Group B. And now here comes Daniel Suarez's teammate Ross Chastain in the ACM Awards Chevrolet Camaro for Trackhouse. We're going to take a look at how he's doing. He is currently on par with Harrison Burton, but he's losing time there a bit. On par with Greg Biffle right now, but he seems to be getting back some time. Making major gains. And he coming to the line. Chastain to the top of the charts. And now here comes the Spire 77 of Josh Bilicki. This is, I think, his second Cup start of the year. 72 career Cup races. Cup Series races. Josh Bilicki in fourth, and Corey LaJoy will set out the start of the live footage of the top 5 for Group B. On par with his teammate right now. And the first live footage of the top 5 for Group B is set. Chastain, Burton, Biffle, LaJoy, and Bilicki. As here comes McDowell. Sitting on par with drivers such as Biffle and LaJoy for right now. On par with Biffle right now. 15th year in the Cup Series for McDowell. And his 5th overall year with Front Row. And he will put Bilicki below the line and will put Biffle down to 4th. As here comes Alex Bowman. Where will he place? He could be a contender. He has already passed LaJoy on par with Burton. Now with Chastain. Bowman might go to the top of the charts right here. He is on par with everybody. He's being on par with with everybody in the top 5 right now. And Bowman coming out of 3 and 4 down the front stretch to the line. Bowman, top of the charts. 29.958. It is now Bowman, Chastain, Burton, McDowell, and Biffle as the top 5 currently for Group B. As Corey LaJoy gets pushed out, and it is now the turn of the 15 Trophy Tractor Ford Mustang of Garrett Smithley. As Garrett, not on par with anybody, he is going to be coming to the line getting 8th. With the number 15 Mustang. And now here comes the first Toyota on the track, Denny Hamlin for Joe Gibbs Racing. 17th year in the Cup Series, 46 career wins, on par with Bowman right now. On par with quite a few people, actually. Probably not Bowman, but quite a few people. He's getting there, though. He's now on par with the person that he called a hack back at Martinsville. And Hamlin, top of the charts. It is now Hamlin, Bowman, Chastain, Burton, and McDowell. Hamlin, Bowman, Chastain, Burton, and McDowell. As we go to commercial break. Okay. I am back. I missed Keselowski's qualifying. But all I know is that Burton's no longer in the top 5. Is that McDowell and Burton are no longer in the top 5. As here comes the 16 of Daniel Hemrick. Hemrick has been making that car mean something lately. Very big something. And Hemrick moves Chastain. Out of the top 5, and Bubba Wallace down to 5th. It's next up now. Penske 12 of Blaney. On par with Denny right now. Almost. Actually, not even an almost right now. He is. And Blaney at the line. Second, which is going to move Bubba. Outside the top 10, the top 5. Putting Hemrick on the line now, and he might be getting, and he might leave the line. Because Briscoe, he is blasting it. He's trying to go after Hamlin's time. And we, at the line, new driver on the top of the charts, Chase Briscoe. Hemrick, out of the top 5. Briscoe, top of the charts. Keselowski now on the bubble. Hamlin down to 2nd. Well, here comes Truex. Oh. He's at least ahead of Keselowski right now. And Keselowski will go below the line. Bowman down to 5th. Truex. To 4th. Now here comes the pole sitter of at Auto Club, Austin Cindric, the winner of this year's Daytona 500, and he is trying to keep up, trying to go for first. On par with Briscoe right now. Not on par with Hamlin. And at the line, so close yet so far. Cindric to 2nd. And now here comes the winner of this race last year, Kyle Larson. This might be the guy to dethrone Briscoe. And he is starting to make charges for it. Larson now about, if not completely 2 car lengths ahead of Truex. Of Truex's time. And Truex below the line. Larson top of the charts. Briscoe to 2nd. Larson, Briscoe, Cindric, Hamlin, Blaney. As here comes Logano. Logano on par with his teammate Cindric. Oh. No, Blaney's getting some time back. And at the line, Logano just edges out Blaney. And with that, your finalized top 10 for the final round of qualifying has been set. And will be available on here in just a moment. As your top 10 that will qualify are Larson, Elliot, Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, and Joey Logano. We will see you for when the final round starts, and actually, no, it will be soon. It is time to set up the top 10 for the race. And I just realized I forgot a certain somebody when I was showing the top 10. That happened to be a certain Tyler Reddick, who finished second in Group A. So let's just get him on there real quick. And we are good and set to go. For the final round, as I like to call it, the shorter group, Group C. A mix of the top 5 from both groups. Stenhouse will be the first one qualified, followed by Dillon, Elliot, Reddick, Bell, Logano, Hamlin, Cindric, Briscoe, and Larson. Stenhouse now out on the track. Set a time of 30.040. Next up, Austin Dillon. Finished 4th in Group A. Trying to get on par with Stenhouse. Coming to 3 and 4, it looks like he will. And at the line, Dillon. By just 0.06 of a second. Chase Elliot up next. Expect him to, blast his way to the top. Typical Hendrick fashion. Elliot to first. Here comes Reddick, and to round out the Group A qualifiers, it will be Bell after him. Reddick trying to get past Elliot. But he will not. Reddick will get second. And now, rounding out Group A qualifiers, Christopher Bell. We'll set the live footage, the live top 5. And Bell shatters Elliot's time. So it is Bell, Elliot, Reddick, Stenhouse, and Dillon in that order. As out comes the Group B qualifiers, starting off with Joey Logano, on par with his teammate right now. Heading to 3 and 4. Stenhouse below the line, Cindric second. On par with such like Stenhouse and Reddick. And he will not put Reddick below the line. Chase Briscoe is up next. getting there. And Briscoe, third. Reddick goes below the line. And now next up, the winner of this race last year and the defending Cup champion, Kyle Larson. Man, on doing what he does best, the shatter. Will the plan work here in the final round? No, it will not. But he will put Logano below the line. And with that, Christopher Bell is your pole sitter for the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube at Las Vegas, with your top 10 in order being Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Austin Cindric, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliot, Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Austin Dillon. And with that, that ends qualifying. I will see you later today for reactions for the Xfinity race.